Hello friends, I'm incredibly happy to see you back on my channel, where we learn together how to highlight our beauty and style in a smart way. Today's topic is how to look expensive and elegant without overpaying a fortune for our outfit. This question comes up sooner or later for everyone who's into fashion. We want to look like we're on the cover of a glossy magazine, but still keep our budget intact. A few years ago, I myself got interested in styling, and through personal experience I realized that looking like $1 million doesn't require actually spending $1 million or buying clothes only from luxury brand boutiques. It's much simpler than it seems, and I'm excited to share my discoveries with you. 1. A basic wardrobe, the foundation of an expensive look. My story. When I was just starting to put together my grown-up wardrobe, I often found myself in situations where I had nothing to wear, even though my closet was overflowing with clothes. I blamed it on fashion, on my lack of knowledge, on my lack of time. But then I realized that the real issue was that I wasn't paying attention to the basic elements of a wardrobe. Remember, a properly chosen base is the foundation on which any elegant look is built. What is a basic wardrobe? The base is a set of universal pieces that fit your figure well and can be easily combined with each other. For me, it's a white shirt or blouse, a classic black blazer, quality dark trousers or jeans, a little black dress that can be styled for both a business meeting and an evening event, a trench coat or a coat in a neutral color. How to choose basic pieces. The secret lies in quality and perfect fit. Always check that the seams are straight and the fabric is thick enough and pleasant to the touch. Investments in basic items pay off many times over, because they create the impression that you're spending serious sums on your wardrobe. 2. Natural materials and the smart choice of fabrics. My observations on fabrics. Over years of experimenting, I noticed something. If you swap a synthetic fabric for a higher quality material, even a blend with natural fibers, your outfit immediately starts to look more refined. Natural fabrics, cotton, linen, cashmere, silk, wool, are not only pleasant on the skin but also look more upscale. Mixed options, for instance cotton with a bit of elastane, can also be a great solution if the manufacturer hasn't skimped on quality. How to combine different textures. From personal experience, combining different textures is one of the simplest tricks that helps us look like a high-end fashion publication. Matte and shiny, for example, dense cotton and delicate silk. Smooth and rough, say knitwear and wool. Chunky knit and thin fabric. Playing with contrasts gives depth to the outfit and creates a sense of deliberateness, as if a stylist worked on your look. 3. Accessories and details, the finishing touch of the outfit. Why accessories can save any look. I've noticed more than once that even the simplest dress can take on new life if you complement it with interesting accessories. If you want to look expensive, choose high-quality costume jewelry or precious metal pieces. But remember, one beautiful item can say more about you than a pile of cheap trinkets. Universal accessories. A neutral-colored leather belt. A classic bag, like a tote or satchel, made from quality material. Minimalist earrings or a gold chain without extra embellishments. A watch with an elegant face on a leather or metal strap. When I started focusing on accessories, I saw how even old, worn-out jeans and a simple t-shirt gain a completely new look. Don't be afraid to experiment, but keep the concept of minimalism in mind. 1 or 2 striking details instead of 6, and your outfit becomes understated and elegant. 4. Attention to cut and fit. Investments in a tailor. I always advise, if you have a favorite pair of trousers or a blazer that's just a bit off, take it to a tailor. When a piece looks like it was made for your figure, it visually becomes more expensive. Even the most costly designer items are sometimes hemmed, altered, or shortened. There's nothing wrong with making your dress unique. Universal silhouettes. If you're aiming for elegance, I recommend paying attention to clean, classic lines. An overly complicated cut can look striking, but in practice, it often causes problems in wear and in combining with other pieces. Simple silhouettes plus good fabrics equal sign a flawless foundation of elegance. 5. Caring for your clothes and storage. My experience with washing mistakes. Once I washed my new cashmere sweater in hot water and it irreversibly shrank down to a child's size. This lesson cost me a decent sum of money, and since then I've been very particular about care labels. Many beautiful items lose their look precisely because of careless washing, drying, or ironing. How to keep things fresh from the store. Wash delicate items separately or have them dry cleaned. Use special laundry bags if the fabric is thin or has embroidery. Hang items up right after washing to reduce creases and wrinkles. Don't store clean and unwashed clothes together. Odors and dust quickly ruin garments. And don't forget about shoes. Heels, boots, and sneakers are best stored clean and, if necessary, treated with protective sprays. It's often footwear that reveals the real cost of an outfit, or at least how much you pay attention to your style. 6. Makeup and hairstyle, completing the stylish picture. Why your overall appearance matters. Many people underestimate the importance of a neat hairstyle and tidy makeup, but the face is the first thing others notice. Looking expensive isn't just about clothing, but also about being well-groomed. Clean, styled hair or a neat haircut can elevate your outfit and show that you take care of yourself. My basic plan. Well-groomed eyebrows. They hold the entire face. An even tone and healthy skin. Don't forget about moisturizing and SPF. Emphasis on either the eyes or the lips, so as not to overload the look. A moderate manicure. Nude or classic red shades are best, with short or medium-length nails neatly filed. The simplest makeup with an even tone, a light blush, and well-groomed eyebrows looks far more effective than sloppily applied colourful cosmetics, which can cheapen your look. 7. A look at trends and sensible minimalism. How not to get lost among trends. Every season, the fashion world bombards us with dozens of new trends. But to look elegant and expensive, you don't need to buy all the new arrivals. I prefer to introduce trends in moderation. I pick 1 or 2 styles or colours I personally like that fit well into my basic wardrobe and experiment with those. Balancing trendy and classic. Overly loud elements go out of style quickly, and then you have to spend more money on updates. Classic items last much longer, so I split my budget like this: 70–80% for timeless classics, and 20–30% for trends to avoid getting stuck in just one look. 8. Tips that work every day. The more I delve into the topic of style, the more I realize that a luxurious appearance is not just about clothing, but also about confidence, about how we carry ourselves in the world. You can wear the most expensive dress, but if you slouch and look insecure, the outfit won't seem truly elegant. Posture and gait. Try to keep your back straight, shoulders slightly pulled back. It gives you a collected look. Moderate gestures. I used to gesture quite actively, but sometimes it looks nervous. Calm, smooth movements add charm to your image. A smile and kindness. Nothing adorns us better than a sincere, calm and friendly expression. 9. Practical life hacks and motivation. Finally, I want to share specific techniques that, in my opinion, really help create an impression of high cost and chic. Harmonious color palettes. Choose nude, pastel, muted tones that combine easily with each other. Aggressive shades, neon green, neon pink, should be used carefully so as not to undermine subtlety. Add a highlight to minimalist looks. This could be a neat bright scarf, unusual earrings, or contrasting shoes. The key is one standout detail, not several. Don't be afraid of thrift shops and vintage stores. You can sometimes find unique, high-quality pieces there that look more interesting and expensive than big-name modern brands. I own a few vintage bags and scarves that have become my signatures for many years. I truly believe that elegance and beauty are available to everyone, not just people with unlimited credit cards. The main thing is learning how to choose clothes wisely, care for them, and remember your individuality. I hope my tips help you save money and still look as if you've just stepped out of an elite boutique. If you have your own discoveries and life hacks on this topic, be sure to share them in the comments. It would be amazing if we could build a whole community of people helping each other enhance their style and self-esteem. And remember, your uniqueness is your biggest trump card. See you soon, my dears. Stay in touch, subscribe, hit the like button and tell your friends. Together we can look expensive, feel 100% confident and still maintain our financial stability.